Hi everyone, we are going to discuss about the sources of the history of modern India. So, covering the period from the arrival of the Europeans on Indian soil and the establishment of the British rule in India, the history of modern India is mainly the real story of India's struggle for freedom. To the day India won freedom is actually the history of modern India. We have so much of the documents or the historical materials available for this period that it is not a problem to know everything or most of the things about the modern India. Archives are the prominent source for this matter. Archives refer to a collection of historical records and documents, usually primary source document. Now, what are primary source documents? So, primary source documents are those which have been created as a necessary part of some activity. It can be administrative activity or legal, social, or commercial activity. During that activity, whoever the officials or anyone has written something becomes the source for us. So these primary source cover the official records or the papers of government agencies at various levels and uh, the records of East India Company. The establishment year of East India Company is 1600 AD and till 1857 it existed, and after that it was taken over by the British Crown. And since then till the independence, the official records of the British Crown is also available to us. On top of that, the records of other European East India Company, like the Portuguese, the Dutch, and the French, they have also written so much during their reign in India. And then we have newspapers, contemporary and semi contemporary works such as memoirs, biographies, and then travel accounts or travelogues, art, and the writings, literature. All these things help us to know the history of the period. Now, let's quickly learn how many types of official records are there. So, there are basically four types of official records. One is the central, then state archives, and then the presidencies, the archives of the presidencies, and then the archives of the judiciary or judicial archives. On top of that, there are other European powers who wrote about India or the things or the contemporary issues of the time. So suppose the Portuguese and the Dutch and the French, they also wrote. So these are the other European powers. Along with that, we have published archives, which are kind of archives in the form of a book. And then we have foreign repositories. These are just like in India, we have a National Archive in New Delhi. Every country have their own national archives, and they uh, preserve the documents of even other countries like India. So many of the stories and documents are there in other countries, and these are the all source of our modern history. Now, I would like to convey one thing that this video is meant to give you an idea of how to start studying history. It doesn't mean this is a complete course. So, this is only to understand the infrastructure of how to approach this modern history. But then you also need to learn very objective ideas in history. For example, who was the first Surveyor General of Bengal? So his name was James Rennell, and he was elected in 1767. So these are the dates and these are the names which you still need to find out. I am just here giving you an overall picture and make you interested in the subject more. If you guys want to discuss anything, if you want me to make any special video on any topic, so please write in the comments. Any questions will be answered as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video.